Hey there, and welcome to the Cyber Guardian channel. In this quick video, I'll show you how to configure the Splunk Universal Forwarder on your Proxmox host so it can start sending important logs to your Splunk Indexer, including both the general system logs and logs related to Proxmox itself. If you've already followed our previous video on installing the forwarder, you're good to go, but if not, be sure to check that out first. Alright, let's dive into the setup. First, make sure your Splunk Indexer is up and running. This machine needs to be ready to receive data. Now, let's open Splunk Web in your browser. In the top right corner, click on Settings. Under the Data section, choose Forwarding and Receiving. Next, click on Configure Receiving. This is where we will add the port to accept incoming data. Click on New Receiving Port to define a new receiving port. Enter 9997. This is the default port used by most Splunk forwarders. And then click Save, and that's it. Your Splunk Indexer is now set up to receive data on port 9997. Next, tell the forwarder where to send the data. This will be the IP address of your Splunk Indexer, which is the system receiving and indexing the logs. Use the following command. Be sure to replace the IP with the actual IP address of your indexer. This tells the Universal Forwarder to send all monitored data to the IP address over port 9997, which is the default receiving port for Splunk indexers. However, if you're using NAT with VMware Fusion and your indexer is running inside a Windows VM, use the IP address of your Mac, not the VM. This tells the Universal Forwarder to send all monitored data to your Mac, which then forwards it to the Windows VM on port 9997. It's time to add the logs you want to monitor. In this example, we'll collect system logs and Proxmox specific logs. Run the following commands on your Proxmox host. This tells the Universal Forwarder to monitor the system log, the daemon log, and all the Proxmox related logs. And now, restart the forwarder to apply everything. If your Splunk Indexer is running inside a Windows virtual machine on VMware Fusion and your Proxmox host is outside the VM network, you'll need to set up NAT port forwarding so the logs can reach your Windows VM from the Proxmox host. Here's how to do it. In your Mac OS terminal, run this command. Scroll to the bottom, find the section Incoming TCP, and add this. Replace IP address with your Windows VM's IP address. To find that IP, open the PowerShell in the Windows VM and run ipconfig. Apply the changes by restarting Fusion's networking. Now, your Mac will forward all traffic from port 9997 to your Windows VM's internal IP. This means from your Proxmox host, you'll send logs to the Mac's IP. If you're running Splunk on Windows virtual machine, you'll need to allow incoming connections on port 9997. Open PowerShell as administrator and run this command. Back in Splunk Web, run a search to confirm logs are coming in. That said, you've got your Proxmox host forwarding logs to Splunk. Your environment is now set up to monitor critical system and Proxmox specific activity all in one place. Please like, subscribe, and happy logging!